Guys, welcome back to tutorial race, and in this video you are going to learn PHP PDO parameter binding. SQL query are generated normally with user input parameters. So when we input something and based on parameter the SQL query is generated, but in some cases the hacker may put malicious code. It has some serious security implications. To avoid this, a prepared statement is used which filters the data first and then display to the user. You may have heard about SQL injection. So through SQL injection, the malicious code is inserted into the SQL query, and then malicious code is put there normally this is done by the hacker. Okay, to avoid this, this prepared statement is used to check this problem. PDO uses bind param method and bind value method to create parameterized query. PDO allows to bind data to question mark or named placeholder. So let's see what does this mean in practical example. Let's create a file called prepared.php. Prepared, one second, .php, and here let's write this code. So CRUD PDO once again will be, so let's just replace this, or database name is CRUD PDO. Okay, so just write here CRUD PDO, and then rest is similar. So what I'll do, I'll pass this as query parameter. So $get ID. Okay, then select star from country, where you can see ID we are putting here a question mark, then bind value, this is true, and then 1. Okay, so now if we print this, then the result will display based on this input. So right here, print so in this case our file name is prepare .php. What's the name here? There is a mistake, it seems. Oh, spelling mistake. Prepare .php. Just remove this. Sublime text. So right. Yeah. Prepare.php. This one. Now let's pass here the parameter question mark ID equals to, let's check here the ID in the country field. So if you want to see India, then we pass here 1. So you can see based on the parameter it is displaying here the detail. If you type here 2, then it will display the details of Bangladesh. So you might be wondering that why didn't I write directly here this ID? We could have written here ID directly. The benefit is that first it is prepared here, and all the malicious code is removed. Okay, and then everything is fine, then the value is bind here, this one, and then finally it is executed. Okay, so that's the benefit. First it is more of like, first it is filtered, like RO UV water filter. So it is more of like filtering the data here. First the data is filtered here, and then if everything is fine, then the bind value value is bound with this ID here, and then finally it is executed, and then with fetch statement the result set is generated. So there are two major benefits using these prepared statements. The first one is you don't have to deal with escaping values. It's done automatically when using bound parameters, of course. The statement is sent to SQL Server prepared only once, and then can be executed several times, which is great for performance. And the statement is passed only once, even if executed a lot of times. So let me explain you what does this mean. So what is escaping character? Let me show you. Just come here, and then so it's fine so far. Now I'm typing here single quote here, single quote. After one I'm typing here single quote. Okay, now if I press enter, then still there is no difference in the result. That means this bind params removes this unnecessary character. So that's the benefit. But if you directly write here this ID, if you write this ID, in that case you can see it shows nothing. That means because of this this escape character, our program broken. Also, apart from that, if you write anything here, then there is problem. But here, if you revert back to this and refresh it, you can see the result is showing, because this after this one unnecessary characters, these one are deleted and sanitized. That means purified, and then only this one ID is sent. So that's the benefit. These hackers uses this kind of techniques to inject, which is called SQL injection. So this really very good for preventing hacking and SQL injection. And the second benefit is that this statement, this first line, this statement is executed only once. Okay, this is executed only once, prepared only once. Okay, and then if we pass 100 IDs one by one, then only this line will be executed. So that means we don't have to, the memory, it is memory efficient, because our computer don't have to parse this again and again. So time is saved as well as memory is saved, and only this line will be executed again and again. So that's it in this video, and in the next video we will see further. So thanks for watching. Bye.